Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to Dream Daddy. I'm your lovely host, Innocent, and let's just get right on into it, shall we? What are you doing? Day number 2 is gonna be great. Day number 2 with Robert, to be more specific. Let's just fast forward, because Amanda gets accepted into our thingy.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I do have dads. Hey, Robert. Let's go. I also come to realize that I could potentially just date all of them up to 2 and just, go back and forth in between. That's just not how I roll. So, fuck that. And let's continue on with Robert. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Deadbook says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decide to send him one last message, fearing that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up at work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into the saucepan to make the filling, and normally I don't like multitasking in the kitchen, but this is a cherry pie. This cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Salt. Oh, it's salt, duh. Just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Whoops, accidentally put a little bit too much in. Way too much. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art. Some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. This kid loves pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are objective-based confections. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skater and an aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling back to me, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember when you're kicking your feet up high and... Thanks for all the pie! We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying that because, it seems like you might have baked the pie incorrectly. You currently, right now, are trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked the whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Oh, well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch Amanda take a bite. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, it's just burn that got all over my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief as I take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe feathers aren't as bumbling and stupid. Maybe fathers. Not feathers. We're not feathers. We're fathers here. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more in the living room. Play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing for Robert. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Innocent, hey. Innocent. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look at my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. I wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan going on out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert up back outside.
Hey.
Ready? Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and a gas station receipt out of the way before I can sit. But, yeah. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
You like Tom Waits? Hoist the rag, baby! Hello? Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question, though. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. No, whatever. I've got myself into it. It looks like I'm in for it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch the streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more that I can't just place. Say nothing. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decide to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. A little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not even sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline. Against the bay, the cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink off in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Hey.
This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls out something from under his jacket. It glistens in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either!
Hey.
Robert takes the knife with the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh. I breathe an audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? What? No!
Oh.
I hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along. Yeah, well, think you caught me in your trap, but I know. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will.
Hey.
2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh?
Oh.
Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens up and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you. The last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell you when you... I can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh.
Oh.
Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check.
Oh.
Innocent, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time, and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the traitorry. Look at my damn hands. Now look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Oh no, do I have to do a minigame? Fuck!
Knife that wood.
That's a good start. What is it? It's a sharp stick. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. You made a sharp stick. Okay, bye. That is a tongue depressor. I should put that in my first aid kit. Never know when you might need one. You made a tongue depressor. Also, I realized that they just put this game in for him, and it's really fun. I saw that in the update when you had to download. I made a toothpick! What's the story here? Something made me look tougher. It's working. I think you could take me in a fight. Probably. You made a tough guy accessory. Oh no. What is it? Ouija board planchette? No, all you need to do is carve up a board and we're set. Also, maybe carve a ghost. It needs to have a hole, but you know. Oh no. I made a chicken nugget. Nice form. What's that supposed to be? It's you. It's a self-portrait. Spitting image of you. You made a masterpiece. It's a portrait of me. Of course it's a masterpiece. What? I made a stick. Interesting. What do we have here? Chopstick, because I'm ambidextrous. It's a stick. He is getting so... Ooh, larger block of wood. Ooh. Let's start with this side where this is a thing. It's my new friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. I made a new friend. Oh no. What is that? What is going on? It's a horse! Sir Horsington the Brave. The brave and noble name of our brave and noble creature. A beautiful gift for Amanda. Aww. Oh, we're done? Did I fail it or not? Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving out pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife? Ah. Well, I'm distracted. The knife slices on my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wood carving. Robert is lost in his carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jeez, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? Jeez, and pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back after a moment with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes off all the blood from my hand and wipes a bit of the antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it up.
Oh?
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. I guess I'm a real whittler now.
Oh.
That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? That's me. Cryptids. Ton of them out here, you know? Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit. But yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoologist occurrences. You're joking.
Oh.
I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover Ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You know Betsy. She's the big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning.
Really?
It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. I'm burping. Pardon me. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silence. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life right outside of my tent. Me and Betsy, we go investigate. We look around the clearing. No one's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can't quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy, though she's scared, never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. Phone. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that I didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it just looked wrong. Big arms too long for its body, black eyes, just stood there, staring at me. Then it disappeared. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone, into thin air. Didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. You're lying. Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Robert pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Tell that to Betsy. They say if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods! Doesn't sound like a regular howl, it's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl.
Huh?
Okay, Robert, real funny! I turn to look at Robert, he's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Huh?
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out the shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go.
Really?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off the headlights and we make a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Huh?
The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time it doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage in a wildlife preserve?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun.
Oh?
I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been away lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thoughts, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as happy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad. And there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to keep me going.
Hey.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. I'm glad you told me. Or maybe we deserve to be eaten by the... I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this.
Oh?
You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read the parenting books. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you to raise a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Oh.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he did about me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about it all the happiest moments of my life, they were with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in the It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Really?
What? I turn and smile at him. No. He retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights in the city grow bigger. Robert Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still haven't given Robert's pocket knife. I still have his pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him.
Oh.
You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over for me. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out from the kitchen with a glass of water.
Huh?
I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car, and Amanda starts walking to her room. Hey, Amanda?
Huh?
She stops. I love you.
Hmm?
It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too.
Huh.
Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Date complete. Dead band.
I may be bad, but you made me glad.
Again, the same one? Come on, I got different ones for Damien. Bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, that was the second date with Robert. We got to go cryptid hunting slightly, kinda, and whittle things. We got to whittle things. Knives. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope to see you all so very soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.